What's up, everybody? We're back with a new episode of Friends Over Benefits. And this time we have our guest, Jackie.
What's happening? What's up?
Hey,
Yeah.
Thanks
What's
for
up?
coming. Have you guys ever dated anyone from another culture? And if so, what were the hurdles?
What was the first time you realized I'm attracted to this?
To something.
To
Spice
something.
kettle.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
How did you guys build the confidence to start your podcast? And what would you say to someone like me who keeps holding back? We're so happy to have you.
It has been a long time. I've been fun employed. So
Okay.
I've been taking a lot of time for myself, just staying at home, relaxing, and not stressing out about work and the daily grind.
Do you know what you might be looking towards in the future? Because like now is a good time to like really hone in on what you probably really wanted to do,
Yeah.
right?
So I'm still looking for the same type of job. However, I'm looking into finding a different industry.
What is that? What is the job?
So I worked in operations and logistics.
Okay.
So it's basically administrative work. And that can be transferred to many different industries.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get into like a fashion type brand or something more artsy or creative as opposed to the industry that I'm coming from, which was furniture installation.
Gotcha.
Yeah. If
that
you don't
doesn't
really
sound
love
exciting.
furniture, but
No.
yeah. Okay, so that'd be cool
Bobs.
to get into like a big name
Yeah.
kind of fashion.
I applied for Versace, Coach, J. Crew Group.
Get that mic closer to you right quick. Sorry, my bad, girl. No, I just think it's a little far.
So many different places.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I cry after our episode sometimes.
Come on, for
Just
real?
kidding.
And I hope to hear back from some of them. Yeah.
That's
You
cool.
gotta believe.
Yeah. Crossing my fingers.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I find it interesting. Like I saw a video of this where friends kind of put together a PowerPoint of like what they do for work. Cause yeah, you tell me you do operations.
I
but
saw that shit.
What does that even mean?
Yeah.
Like on a day-to-day basis? Like if we switched places for one day, I wonder if we could just try to do it. You know, like try to fill in
Yeah.
Each other's roles.
each other's roles.
Like literally,
Just tell me what to do, you know? Or is it
yeah,
really
it's like,
that hard?
what exactly are you doing the moment that you get in there? If you think about like what a nurse does, right? I always dreamed about like what would it be to be a bartender. That would be lit. No?
There's a lot of
So many
etiquette
people
stuff.
trying to get out.
They call that the industry, right?
The industry, yes.
Industry, yeah. But even like with nursing, outpatient and inpatient is so different.
Yeah.
Like what I do, I feel like is kind of like operations because I'm an outpatient. So it is a lot of coordinating. And I feel like for that, someone who works in administrative could probably come in my place too a little bit and maybe make it last for one day.
Well, I think there's things you could kind of like translate over. Like there's certain skill sets that translate over between like different careers and different jobs. Like, you know, managing a team is something that you'll be able to figure out if you were to do a completely different industry. But there's certain nuances about like each specific like area that you'd probably have to, by having experience doing it, you'll understand things that other people who are just being thrown into it wouldn't completely know. Like I do a lot of like clerical work and an intake of like camera equipment, but there's like inspection that's like very privy to like what my knowledge is. So in some ways you could throw someone in there, but I feel like with any position, there's a like learning curve, you know?
Well, I feel like if you're motivated enough to learn what the specific industry is all about, like let's say like the camera
Yeah.
work, or let's say I'm trying to get into like that more fashion as opposed to furniture. It's just like using the same skills you've learned, but being motivated enough to learn new like subjects.
You know, it'd be hard though. It's like, yeah, you know your job, but now the culture is so different, right? Because now you're gonna have to come into work if you're working in the fashion industry, like dressed to the nines or
Of course.
Like Delaware's Prada
like,
type of thing.
yeah,
Yes.
kind of talk in a certain way, or you get shaped in a certain kind of way.
I have friends of mine who have to go into work dressing the best.
Do you think you like that?
Miss that.
Are you ready to dress the best?
Like
Yeah.
my office was in a warehouse, and it was majority like guys who some of them have been like in jail in the prison system, and they're like really rough and tough, and it's just like I was dressed very
Rough and tough.
just like hoodie and like no makeup, sneakers, all sloppy,
Yeah.
and I want to get dressed nicely for work.
I get it.
Yeah,
It's like because they're like, so where I work, I'm in like the back of house, right? So there's no reason for me to like dress other than like a hoodie or like jeans and boots and just like because I'm in the back area. And also in that environment, you want something that's a little bit more comfortable. But if you're customer facing, you're going to be like, oh well, hey, I'm going to be seeing other people, and you kind of want to have like a good like presentable self for them.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I was
get you.
working at the front for a plastic surgery place 6 years.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
man.
you had to.
You gotta look nice all the time.
Did you get like freebies? Treatments?
Fuck no.
No.
Hell no. The doctor is damn hella cheap.
Oh man.
I love him though, but like, nah, man. He never paid for any of my outfits. Hell no.
Well, not outfits. Like, do they ever offer like Botox?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. That's a nice perk.
I got that.
You
that.
did?
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Uh-huh. Botox, fillers. No. You don't. It's been so long.
Yeah.
My face has turned back to natural.
I'm trying to remember when
But I
this
never
was.
was looking fucking crazy like on
You
that
did it
shit,
just to
dude.
do it
I did
at
it
this
because
point.
like the reps were there.
look young.
They wanted to give free shit.
Yeah.
All the
do
girls
it.
got it for free.
Yes.
So
Nice.
yeah.
Wait, Gabe,
What the hell?
Where'd you get the Botox?
I got
at?
Botox 100% right here. Boom. Right here.
Oh, because thinkers they have these lines here. Like
Oh,
people
yeah.
think a lot.
I got Kybella in my neck.
What's Kybella?
Kybella, yes. Kybella is an injection that you put under your in areas where there's fat on your face, and the whole, I guess, gimmick around it is that it doesn't just remove the fat there; it removes the fat cells there, so it
So
can
it's like
never
lipo.
come
So like
back.
a buccal fat removal type of deal?
No. It's almost like a kind of like an acid material. Don't quote me. I don't know like the specifics of the liquid that's going in you, but it melts the fat there and stops it from coming back at that spot.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I think it works,
need to
but
research.
you
That's
have
cool.
to do that like, I don't know, 6 times.
Everything is always sessions.
It's always 1,000. If
Yeah.
you really want to see the result on injectables like that.
Mm-hmm.
But Botox, yeah, hell yeah. I went to Botox 3-4
Yeah, everyone
times.
does Botox now.
Yeah.
For everything, even for like sweating or migraines.
I've heard it's good for like sweating actually.
I wanted
Yeah.
to get fillers. I want to get fillers under my under eye currently
Mm-hmm.
because the skin under my eyes is so thin that you can see the blood through it, and it looks like I'm tired all the time.
You're also sleeping like 3
Yeah.
hours a night,
Huh?
aren't you?
That's true. But you know, like,
How about we rule out other things first before we start poking each other? in the
yes.
eye?
Oh my goodness. But yeah.
Water.
Drinking water.
I heard that you get that from lack of hydration.
I'm very dehydrated. Thank you for the reminder as well.
Sip it up, sip it up. I think that's also hereditary, though. I also heard that's hereditary.
Yeah, my grandmother has deep eyes.
Yeah. I think I told you this. Michael, my husband, says that Filipinos have deep eyes.
Interesting.
I was like, it's not okay for you to say, sir.
Not all of them though. Not all of them.
No, not all of them.
And when he means deep eyes, I'm sure he means very deep eyes. We have the capacity to
Well,
have
he just says
very
our-
deep eyes.
He can tell Filipino eyes are different than like other Asian eyes in a sense.
Well, we do have like a lot of different bloods running through us.
I was gonna say the
Yeah.
eyelids.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some eyelids, but you know there are people that do the surgery on their eyelids.
Yeah, blepharoplasty.
Oh, okay, we're getting
There you go.
technical,
Gabe
Mr.
knows all
Plastic
the
Surgeon.
processes.
Upper and lower.
Upper and the lower.
Because you can have saggy eyelids on the top and also on the bottom. It depends how your face develops.
Oh, you learned a lot over there.
Oh man, it was fun. It was so fun. And it was my first time actually putting myself in like a medical field kind of situation. And I guess, no, I had, what was it? Urology, which is not so sexy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of guys.
Yeah, very important as well, but you know,
Yeah.
the other side of plastic surgery.
That's where
But
the
yes.
money is. I feel like honestly, plastic surgery. I don't know if you ever saw the show like Crazy Rich Asians. No, not Crazy Rich Asians. There was a Netflix show, Bling, Asian Bling or something.
Yeah,
Yeah. The rich ones, I think they're from
Bling Empire.
Bling Empire. There you go.
Yeah.
They're like a plastic surgeon from Beverly Hills, and they make a lot of money. All right, really cool. Also, I heard that you went to a performance arts school.
Yes, I did.
Was that fun?
Oh my gosh, it was the best 4 years I've ever had.
Do
in
people
my
just
life.
swing, like sing and twirl? Swing, not swing. That too.
That's about something else.
Goodness. So I feel like the movies and the TV shows really glorify it. But yes, we do. We do that.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Have you ever been on stage?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of understand that as well, right? Like performing in a
Not
certain way.
really. My was always like just singing for someone's birthday or
Man,
like
there's
a
still
wedding
pressure.
or
There's still
something.
pressure.
Yeah, but I feel like when you go to a performance arts school, there
It's
really is
another
like
level of pressure.
a professionalism that goes into it. Like they're doing vocal warm-ups and, you know, they play a note and you're supposed to hear it immediately and sing it right then and there. You probably got really tuned when you like went to that school.
I feel like I still have that.
You can
Take
still
it
break
away.
it down. You can still break it down. That's what you're saying.
So my school, I was a vocal major. And last year was the first year that they started an alumni choir for any of the vocal majors that had went to the school previously. And I'm currently in it again for its second year.
Oh, that is really cool.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Do people watch? Like, can
Is
we
there
come?
like a
Yeah.
Is there
recital?
performance
So
or something?
it's on May 5th at
That's
LaGuardia
soon.
High School.
Oh yeah, that is really
Okay.
soon.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, word.
LaGuardia High School on
No,
Amsterdam
word,
Avenue.
word.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not word, yeah.
I feel like
by the way.
I feel like LaGuardia to me was like, and I mean this not like very like affectionate, like mythical high school because it's like you have to be academically inclined.
Yeah.
And then
Well, now.
also you're performing like you have to be like, yeah, they wouldn't accept just anybody. You have to be like actually pretty good in order to get into that school. So yeah, like for me, I've always considered like, oh man, you're into lag or like you're in lag. You're like, oh, fancy, cool kids.
Well, I remember the auditions because, like I said, I tried to get into that school. It was pretty extensive. Like they do beats and you have to repeat it back. They would play on the piano. You have to sing all that back. Yeah, it wasn't easy. I didn't
you
expect
try?
all that. Yeah.
Wow,
I
I
did. I
didn't-
made it to all the callbacks.
Wow.
But then, like I said, when it came to the grades part, they're like, "What are you slow?" I'm like,
Damn. Damn.
"What of it?" No, but you know, you had to be academically on point, and at that point, I was not prioritizing school at all.
Yeah.
I don't think I did homework for like 8 years. At
You were
that
first
point.
lady back then.
That's another story. That's another
You were
lifetime.
busy doing other shit though.
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, but look at how far you've come. So
Yeah,
that's all that matters.
That's the point. You can
Yeah.
always change your life around.
Totally.
Yeah.
So, F off, everyone. All right. So, how we do this show is that we ask questions. We all bring a question to the table. I'm going to start first.
That was beautiful, Nikki.
All right. And so, my question for this week is, have you guys ever dated anyone from another culture or nationality? And if so, what were the hurdles?
I'm
Just
gonna
like
let you go
dated
first.
everyone in the world.
Wow.
She gotta bust out the Rolodex for that one.
So I've only dated a Filipino once.
Okay.
So I've dated so many cultures, but predominantly over the last decade has been white gentlemen. And I feel like a hurdle that I've had to go through was just like when meeting the family. Sometimes, since I'm not the same race and they meet me, they try to not say things that aren't appropriate, but like just assume that like I didn't grow up here.
Like what kind of Asian?
like kind of like microaggression type of
Oh,
deal.
that's the
sort of?
Malay Asians. You know?
You want noodle?
It's just like it's like, does she eat this? And it's
Oh
just
my
like,
God.
come on, guys. Like I grew up in America. Like
Yeah.
of course I have. Like it's not.
So like food is one of like the hurdles, right? Kind of
Totally.
thing. Yeah, I can see that. But it would be more so like you eat everything, and actually they would be the ones who don't eat a lot, right?
That is true.
I feel like that would be somewhat of a hurdle
Yeah.
that I can relate with.
Especially if you grew up eating a lot of Filipino food.
You know, there's certain things that I didn't realize Filipinos do. Like I didn't realize that not everyone ate with a spoon and a fork.
I
at
was
the
just
same
about to say
time.
that. I was just
yeah,
about to say that.
spoons is like definitely a Filipino thing. I feel like, yeah, fork and knife, But if you say spoon, like, well, I need a spoon. Are you drinking, like eating
Just
soup?
the optimal utensil.
But I didn't know that other people didn't do that. I thought
Yeah.
that's why they had spoons and forks, and I thought everyone was like at the
Yeah.
table like this.
Yeah.
I guess not.
No.
Why, wait, hold on. What do you mean? White people, they only have a fork?
And spoon, no, fork and knife rather.
Yeah.
They don't
The
do
fork and a
spoon
knife.
thing.
Yeah.
It's a
So like
Filipino thing.
to see people kind of like scoop it into like their fork with like the
I
knife
just don't.
instead. Yeah.
The knife is a mandatory? That's part of the whole shit?
Yeah. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. How about you guys? You ever dated any other nationalities?
Yeah, I did. I dated somebody that was Jewish. I know that's not a nationality. That is
Well,
a
I mean, not
religion.
even nationality, but
But
culture.
culturally,
yeah.
they are different. Yeah.
How about you?
Man, thinking about my like, dating history, like, but it's
Bust it open.
No, nothing crazy, nothing crazy. I feel like no, so like dated mostly like Asian, but like Chinese. So it's weird as a Filipino, like we have. I'd like to think that we have a pretty good mix of like in terms of food, right? But yeah, like obviously you're eating with like chopsticks more so than like fork and like spoons, and then there's certain things that they wouldn't really think that I'd be into because on paper or to them, like I'm not gonna say that I'm not Asian, but it's like certain Asians would like eat jellyfish, for example, right? And it's like, oh, I'm open to it just because I feel like as Filipinos, we're so exposed to like, you know, a nice
The odd stuff.
yeah,
or-
like we have like innards, we have like we
Yeah.
eat
Yeah.
so many different things. So
Organ meat.
yeah, so I think me going into that seemed more of like a shoe in. Like food, I've never really been like
Not a big deal for you. Not
a big deal for me. But
no
it's
hurdles
funny
for
because
food.
you know this kind of thought made me think like back when I was in like grade school, like I was really only into like white girls, right? So
Yeah,
it's
remember
funny.
one girl that you like?
Yeah,
I remember the
You
era.
probably know the whole. Yeah.
remember
So
the
and it's
era.
funny because at that time I think I was very Americanized. Like I felt like my Filipino awakening came when I entered high school because that's when all like I actually met and hung out with other Filipinos.
But was there any
Your
hurdles
Filipino
with the
side was
white girl?
awakened.
Sorry,
No,
what
no,
did you
no.
say?
Well,
Oh, no.
I mean, I feel like because when I'm bringing them over to like my place, like there's gonna be like lasagna. There's gonna be things that like kind of lend towards like the American side of things. But I haven't really dated someone like in my more adult years where I'm like, oh, I have to kind of shoo them into like or introduce them to like, oh, this is like some stew, or this is like again, you know, a part of the animal that you may not really be familiar with, like. Going for like the ear or the thing of like, you know, lechon, right? You know,
It's like, don't ask, don't tell.
yeah. So I'm just,
shove it
I
down.
guess I find it curious where I'm like, I haven't dated somebody who, you know, has required a, you know, an enlightening of food. I feel like all
Or
the
like
girls,
a big culture shock. There was
like,
never that kind
yeah,
of.
like I feel like all the girls that like I've dated so far have been like, you know, oh, they've been actually pretty cultured. So now I'm thinking to myself, you know, if that were to happen and I were to date someone who is restrictive, like I feel like one of my odd love languages is like food. Like I love taking them out to trying different things.
Totally.
Yeah. And so I think it would be very like, ooh, like if they're like kind of very restrictive about certain things, I don't know if that's a deal breaker for me. Sorry, this is a weird segue or side.
No, yeah, I
Yeah.
get it. I never thought about actually the fact that when we're talking about different cultures or nationalities, that even like Chinese, even though they're Asian and we're Asian, it's still there's still going to be differences.
Yeah.
I think it's also kind of weird. Like, you know, sometimes this is, I guess, growing up in a Filipino household. I don't feel this way, but some older Filipino people feel like Chinese people don't like Filipinos. I don't want to take it there, but you know what I mean? Like there's something kind of like a little bit of racism back in the day
Yeah.
about that. Or Japanese people don't really like Filipino people. But for me, that was never a hurdle. You know, I will say this, and I almost feel like I might get canceled for saying this.
We have to say what we have to say.
Yeah.
But one of the hurdles is not necessarily culturally, but I've noticed that with girls of other, I guess, nationalities, their skin is different. Do you know what I'm trying to say about that? And I don't mean to be like kind of weird or nothing about that, but like, you know, you're familiar with like Asian skin. You feel it on you, right? So then like, if you feel that on somebody else that's an Asian girl, this sounds so fucking crazy.
No, but this is interesting.
Their
is true.
skin feels
Yeah.
the same, right? But when I was going out with, let's just say this black girl at one time, when our skin touched at one point, the skin just feels different. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it wasn't a hurdle, but it was
Yeah.
something in my brain that I was like, ooh, that feels a little bit unfamiliar. And this goes from nationality, of course. Yeah, there you go. I put myself on the line for that one.
No, no. Well, because the one you chose too. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Aside from Caucasian,
yeah.
you look at me trying to be so politically correct.
Yeah.
Have you ever dated any other kind of nationalities? Because you said you've dated all.
Correction, it's not a black thing only, right? It's any fucking race, okay? The Italians feel different, baby.
Hey.
I dated a lot of different Spanish men.
There you go.
Gosh, that sounds so wrong. A lot of different ones. I dated Spanish men.
Flavors.
Yes.
But I feel like Spanish and Filipinos, though, for some reason, it's like
They're
easier.
close.
They're close. That's why
There's
we're
a
going to talk about
commonality.
different
Yeah.
cultures.
Consistency.
Totally.
Consistency is close enough.
Brown, no brown.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Spanish trauma.
Yeah, it is actually, now that I think about it, like Filipino and Latino, it would be much of an easier transition, right? There wasn't much of a difference.
I heard that
Culturally,
accent
it
right
made
there.
sense. I mean,
Yeah.
it didn't not making sense or not making sense, but like in terms of big families and like just like food. I'm always going towards food.
yeah.
Hey,
But-
food's a big part of our
Love it.
culture, so no, we're
Similar
good. Yeah.
upbringing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like in the Latino culture, the mothers are very attached to the sons, right? Or they like do a lot for them. And I mean, it's also like Italians are like that. So that's
Like
the
that too.
different, something that I learned, like being with an Italian person,
Yeah.
is that, yeah, they're Caucasian, but at the same time, they still got that culture that I get. But then he's like from little nowhere, New Jersey. And so now that's the culture difference where I'm like, okay, you grew up with deers in your backyard.
Okay.
And I grew up in the big city. And it's like sometimes the music is too loud for him. And I'm like, this is like normal stuff. That's somewhat of
Got
like,
you.
yeah. The difference is like in the partying kind of thing also. Like we are used to like partying, right? And then for them, it's like, it might seem like too much when I feel like this is our way of socializing. It's like a healthy kind of socialization.
Yeah.
Parties.
I mean, it's something that we've grown up doing.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been going to parties, like familial gatherings, and it's always live
Yeah.
and loud, and there's food and dancing and a bunch of kids running around all the time.
Sleeping, maybe there till 4 a.m. until the parents say, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Tito's basically playing mahjong and smoking cigarettes and drinking beer in the back.
Saying
They
inappropriate
don't do
things.
that no more though, right?
Sleeping on coats.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are we not doing a good enough job trying to keep that going? Because like it's kind of on us to do that.
I think we changed a little bit, like that whole, like, because there's a lot of maybe bad things that came from that generation too, right? And we're trying to change that for the better.
Yeah.
But maybe that also comes along with that. The fact that we're not doing the things that they're doing anymore.
Maybe we become
We're not having those parties.
like too Americanized. Maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
I feel like generationally, we're getting married later and starting families later. And like the majority of our aunties and our titos and titas, like they were married so young and they had many kids so young. And so I feel like they still wanted a party, but we were in our 20s, not married and partying.
Yeah.
yeah,
So-
that's so true.
You in your 30s, not married, still partying.
Yes.
That's mad.
Yeah.
That's mad fucking sad.
Like what? We're almost 40? No way. I have a dog.
Oh, that's good though.
Same.
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, a lot has changed, and not just that. I feel like back then maybe they had those parties so other people can watch their kids for them at the same time. Like everyone was just communal.
Yeah.
Now, like I feel like it's hard for, say, even my friends to find people to watch their kid. It's just not like the same community as much anymore.
The energy's different. Like, you know, recently, like I was hanging out with like Pia, Josh, like D, and like, you know, we were just having like a family day out in Flushing. And that same energy was there, but I also feel like we have a bigger cutoff point.
Yeah.
Like also everyone kind of lives a little further now. Like, you know, Pia lives in Jersey. So at 5 o'clock, just to beat traffic and get the kids like settled in, like we're a lot more on top of like, you know, raising kids at like a proper time and making sure that they're like following good habits.
Is it safe to say though, with what the point you're bringing up, that if we were actually living closer together, then we would be having the parties? It's only
Potentially.
because we're so far away now that it's a bitch to
Well,
like, wanna
also,
have to
but
go
we're,
back home.
I think so I bring up the energy thing because I think our energy levels are kind of in a waning period. Like we're not as like, I mean, we still kind of can push it past like the wee hours in the morning, right? But we also don't have kids. And then for those who do have kids, that's a little bit more taxing now. I was thinking about like our parents, right? At like what, 29, 30, like when they first had us. So like what, 6, 7, they're like 35. They still kind of have that energy to do these things.
It's true. They do different things though.
Yeah.
Like I almost feel like kids, parents hang out with parents and single people hang out with single people. Cause like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna bring the kids to a fucking barbecue and then your homeboy who's single is getting high in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
But
what's
who knows?
gonna
Maybe
happen.
that's what they were doing back then. We just didn't know.
We just didn't know too.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was the problem.
Right?
No, but there's a point of like having like, all the kids together and then the parents. So at least they kind of know where we're all at, even if we're just like doing dumb shit like in the backyard. It's like, oh, they're all together. If we hear screaming, then we'll worry about it. But all right, let's grab some beers and just like, sit at the table and just cuento and eat some pancit and just, maybe play some cards and other stuff.
Damn,
Right?
because I want to do that. I don't want to always go to the fucking clubs and shit. I don't want to go. I don't want to have to go to the bar for that. When we
Well,
can do it at home. I
it
don't mind
helps.
seeing your kids. I don't
Well,
give a
people
fuck.
were able to like buy houses back then. Like, hey, you can have $1. I want to buy a house right now. Like,
Oh yeah.
if someone just gets
dream.
one house, then we'll just go to it.
Economically, things are different. Right?
That is true.
Yeah,
That's
Like,
true.
You're right.
how many people our age actually like have a house versus like back then we're like, your dad had a house.
Yeah,
Like
everyone
my
had
mom. Like, yeah. So we were all kind of like hopsking. Like,
There
oh
you
yeah,
go.
there's a barbecue at so-and-so's place. And you just know that like there's going to be different people from like,
That's a really good point.
different walks of life or different like, just different connections and be like, oh yeah, like we're all hanging out here and then just doing stuff together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of miss that sense of chaos, of like, oh, I'm not sure who's gonna be at this party, but I kind of have an idea. And
That's
it's
how
like,
you met friends. Like,
yeah.
that's how you met like the other little kids, and you see the other little kids there, and you feel too shy to hang
Yeah.
out with them. But you just walk over, and next thing you know, you're running together,
Yeah.
which I'm pretty sure we all did somehow, somewhere.
oh, I felt so
We were just
geeky.
talking about that like before we got recorded, like how we kind of knew each other back in
Yeah.
the day type shit.
Yeah, like Jackie, I swear.
I know.
And that story that I'm telling you, there's got to be a reason why I remember it, because I'm pretty sure it was you.
I feel like it's probably me
Yeah.
because
What
I
are y'all
watched
talking about?
weird stuff when I was little.
okay.
Wait, what's the
you're talking about-
story?
okay.
I didn't even know this story.
So the story is, I remember going to Woodhaven bowling lanes, right? That's where our families like.
Shout out to Woodhaven,
Yeah,
y'all.
Woodhaven.
I used to live back there.
Yeah, did you? You lived
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
You were everywhere. And I remember being there and then meeting some other girl who was like around the same age as me. And the conversation we were talking about was the Spice Channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember the Spice Channel. And I remember thinking at that time, like, wow, like other girls don't talk about that stuff. But I was able to talk about that with
What's the
this girl.
Spice Channel?
It's,
You don't know the Spice
it's
Channel?
It's like softcore porn.
Oh, I didn't have cable.
You didn't need cable.
You didn't
just,
need cable.
You
It
It was
just
like
had to have.
scrambled.
Yes. And that's what we talked about too. That it was scrambled.
Oh my god, it had to have been me
I
because
think-
I discovered it on the TV and I heard the moaning.
Yes.
I think that was me.
Did you? Okay, I know this is weird, but did you have a van, or was there something that had to do with a van? I don't know. Like someone had a van. I remember we were talking
Mystical
about
now.
that. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Now it's getting creepy. Now we're talking about like bang balls and stuff.
What?
Was there like
Bang
a
bus?
creepy van? No,
Yeah.
we were like young then. But yeah, it's just such a small world.
Somebody did have a van though, didn't they?
So shit,
like-
confirm.
I just feel like within that conversation that we were talking about the Spice Channel, like we were also talking about someone having a van, or like something about a van.
Someone there had
I feel like
a
I missed a
van.
part of my life.
Yeah, somebody there got a fucking fan.
I think so.
Yeah, you had to have been there.
But that's a crazy stretch of a fact to be like, yo, if there's a van, then we definitely knew each other when we was growing up.
Yeah,
That
when
van,
you
that's a
said
crazy
that-
van
fucking
linked
thing.
us together.
Yeah.
You didn't have a van back then, or
We had a Pathfinder.
Oh shit.
oh,
But
I
that's
think
an
everyone
SUV.
did.
Yeah, you had a Pathfinder.
Yeah.
I had a Pathfinder. Oh yeah, we did. We all had
Something about
Pathfinder.
Nissans back then.
They were so
Yeah,
reliable.
they last. They really do last.
Yeah.
But yeah, crazy. It's just such a small world. That's the thing about the Filipino world, which sometimes I don't know if other nationalities or cultures could relate to the fact that like we all just know each other.
Yeah.
Really? No. Because like, I don't even have to think about it. If we go back to the question of has there been any hurdles with like I don't know. What was it? Was it significant others or
Yeah,
relationships?
like, have you ever dated a different culture, nationality,
Yeah.
and if there were any hurdles?
But like even going to your friend that wasn't like going to your friend's house as a kid who wasn't Filipino. I remember I grew up with my next door neighbor. He was Italian, and they were a lot more stricter there or whatever. Like it almost felt weird there. Their house always smelled like cheese or some shit.
Yeah, so
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. It was the truth though. Like I remember to this day, if you put me back in that motherfucker's house, I could tell that it's his house because of the smell.
Yeah, sometimes
It's
you don't forget
crazy.
like
That aroma.
smells.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's still something that I deal with till today. Like that I learned about Italians. It's just their way of speaking is kind of rough.
Yeah.
And you think that you get used to it, right? And then I went to a restaurant over the weekend, and the lady, the server, and they were like, "Oh, if you have some time," she's like, "No, I don't have time, but what?" But like that was just the way she talked.
sarcastic
Yeah.
execution.
She was like, "Yeah, I don't have the time, but what do you need?"
Very
like,
New Yorker.
Naturally, no, it was in Jersey.
Still tri-state area.
Jersey
Jersey
Italian is
people, like,
different. Yeah.
I'm from Newark,
Newark. Nice accent. I like it. Give it a 10. It's just like rough sometimes where, who knows, maybe one never gets used to it. Right?
No, but it makes sense. I feel like, so thinking about like, you guys knew growing up, like my best friend next door, Jonathan Jang, like one of my good buddies who like I work in the field with today, but he used to be able to come over to my house all the time. But for whatever reason, my mom never wanted me to go over, or I'm not sure if it was their not wanting me over, but he'd always come over. Have you ever been over his house?
I remember, does he have a sister?
Yes, he does.
I remember going, I have like these bits and pieces in my
I've
head.
only been over his house like maybe once.
I remember going to some like Korean person's house, and we were sitting with him and the sister, and I ate a piece of kimchi and I thought I was gonna die.
It might have been John, but John's Chinese. Yeah.
Asian?
Asian.
But then they wouldn't have kimchi. Would they?
It's possible.
We don't want to put them all in one box. But
We're all
yeah, but
Asians.
you're right. I mean, maybe that's a Filipino
Well, I
thing
think it's a
too. They don't
Filipino
like
thing
us.
too. It's like if there's a sense of familiarity and like, community where it's like, oh, like, Filipinos are family. We all know each other. So it's like, you're all used to going to each other's houses. But then like to go over someone other else's house, it's like even going over like my friend at the time, Jesse, I remember my mom and my dad were like, "Ooh, are you sure? Like, you don't want them thinking like weird of you because you're."
They don't want you to inconvenience others.
Well, inconvenience others and just leave like a bad impression. Like even like a sleepover at the time, like felt like pulling teeth just because they didn't want to be like all of a sudden if there was something missing, there would be someone to blame. That's kind of the whole skit of it. Like just. But yeah, like it's easy to bring people over with like Filipinos. They were always very welcoming. And I'm not going to speak on behalf of other cultures, but I've just noticed that like maybe trying to get permission from like my mom or my dad to go over other people's places that wasn't Filipino that they knew was always like, ooh, are you sure? Like,
I just, for me, my parents were very okay with it.
You're lucky.
I found that like they were very lenient on that. Like as long as they knew my friend and they've met their parents and
Yeah.
they know
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
good people, they're like, it's cool, you can go stay over at their house.
Yeah.
But I heard from Elise, your cousin, she always had a hard time sleeping over anywhere.
Yeah.
If it were possible.
Well, our moms are.
What you mean? What? She had trouble sleeping anywhere? What you mean?
Oh, she wasn't allowed to sleep over at anyone's house.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh yeah,
That
no, our
sucks.
moms are so much. Yeah,
That
like,
sucks.
we've had to like literally try.
slept
Like,
everywhere.
Please.
Yeah. And that was also another thing that Mike couldn't understand. Like I remember I first brought him to like Edgin's party or whatever. I was like, hey baby, we're gonna sleep over, okay? We're gonna sleep in the basement, so we're good. He's like, I'm going home. Like we're going home. I want to sleep in my own bed.
All right.
And for me, I was just like, why don't we just sleep over? Like we're drinking, like it's late. Like why would we drive all the way home? But like to them, it's not a thing. Like
they
you
don't do that.
You
Yeah.
don't. They don't sleep
It's
over
an
in people's
inconvenience. It
houses.
feels almost disrespectful, which I also
Yeah.
can see from that lens too. Like, I wouldn't want to inconvenience anybody. But in the same vein, it's like, well, if you're drunk and I have to worry about your ass like getting home, and it's nice, to be like, oh, okay, You know, I understand, and they care enough to be willing to do that. But I also understand the perspective, like I don't want to inconvenience anybody, and also I like sleep better in my own bed. you
Yeah.
know?
It's personal preference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was interesting. So now I know that you are open to all nationalities. But right now, she's not open. So
She's not open. She's not open.
don't come
Yeah.
for her right now.
Clothes.
Taken.
Yes, taken.
All right, Jackie. So what question did you bring for us this week?
So I decided to ask what everyone's sexual awakening was.
Oh, go ahead.
What was the first time you realized I'm attracted to this?
To something.
To
Spice
something.
Kettle. Ooh.
I need time to pinpoint that as well.
I feel like mine was
young as fuck, though.
This reminds me
Yeah.
of like a question that I asked like, last week, which was regarding like, oh, who are your childhood crushes, right? So for me, it's like, yeah, when you saw the Pink Ranger on like TV,
okay,
it's like, yes, I like that.
So like watching shows, like watching it on TV is what made you realize.
Yeah,
Like,
I think that was like the first like early like bits of like my, I guess, sexual awakening. It's just like, oh no, like I like that, and
I don't want to say sexual awareness because it almost makes it sound perverted, but like I always liked beautiful things when I was young. Like if I was to try to break it down, like the youngest I've ever been, probably like kindergarten, because I remember having a kindergarten crush.
Yeah.
So it's like I must have thought about it then or realized that at that moment, which is like it's pretty fucking young.
yeah, that
you
is
know?
pretty young.
Yeah, but like when I was young, like let's say kindergarten, first grade, like I had a crush on Aladdin, right? Like, oh, he's so cute. John Smith, oh, he's cute. I want to
Yeah.
be with John Smith
Don't forget Eric, Prince Eric.
and those blue eyes. But for me, the first time like I had some like feeling below. That's what I
That's what we're trying to figure out.
okay.
Not just
sexual.
not just
I have
crush.
Yeah. Okay. I have another one for you guys then. God, this is so embarrassing. Okay.
Nothing's embarrassing on this table.
Yeah. You guys ever watched the movie True Lies?
Yeah,
True Lies with
but,
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee
Lee
Curtis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there's a scene. All right,
Take
so
off your clothes.
So there's a.
Uncanny.
Let me do the breakdown for the real. Okay, so in the movie, Arnold is playing a spy agent, and his wife is just a regular housewife, but she's interested in this
Good
world,
movie.
and she wants to get into it, and so she gets roped into it, and he decides to kind of like manipulate the situation in his favor to give some thrill to his livelihood, right? So he has her come to like an apartment, or not apartment, to like a hotel room, right? And he's like sitting there. He's basically using like government assets to like have this whole like, strip show.
Okay.
Yeah. And, again, Jamie Lee Curtis, again, she's fit.
Prime.
She looks
like
good.
she's
Prime
prime. Like, and so she's like in like, her bra and underwear. And then she starts doing a dance.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh.
Gyrates.
And then just like, yeah, Arnold's like saying like, take off your clothes.
Yeah.
That's sexy for me.
I forget her name,
look
but
at the
there was
CMA.
an Asian actress in that movie.
Oh yeah, Tia Carrera.
And she was hot as fuck too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So that movie, I think, if I were to pinpoint a moment in time that like I was like embarrassed that even like family's like, oh, okay, we're gonna turn this off now.
Cover your eyes part.
Cover your eyes part, not appropriate. That was it. That was the moment that I just remember like, oh, and they're like, oh.
It's like a striptease kind of scene.
Yeah, we'll show it to you afterward. But again, at the time, Jamie Lee Curtis,
She looked good.
yeah.
All right, we're gonna watch that. Put that on.
Yeah,
Us.
like that's the type of stuff
awareness.
you see in the Spice Channel, but then afterward, there's more in the Spice Channel. Anyway,
Yeah. It's like the before and the after.
yeah,
How about you, Jackie? When was your sexual awakening?
I was watching the movie Austin Powers International Man of Mystery.
God, okay.
Is that the first one?
yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that
Ooh,
movie.
yes.
We used to
And-
watch that a lot too.
Yeah, we did.
That shit became your sexual awakening?
Yes, I was 7. That's when it came out, I think.
Wow.
And it wasn't even Austin. There was this scene where he is trying to get information from this woman, and her name was A Lot of Vagina. And he was like going to meet her in the hot tub, and she was sitting in the hot tub, and she had fake breasts. So in the water, they were just like this.
I'm trying to remember that part.
And then he like goes in, and I was just like, wow.
What is that?
What are they about to do? And then
they're touching tips.
the scene where he has to like dismember all the fembots.
Yeah.
And he's like, where they're like, Austin, come to me, Austin.
And then he just starts dancing.
And then he starts dancing and does a sexy dance. And it's just like, whoa.
Yeah. And it makes the robots
Tingly.
freak out and shit and their heads explode.
Yeah. And I was like, wow, this
Yeah.
is really hot. I really want to have sex, even though I am not sure what
Exactly what that
sex
was.
is, but it looks fun.
No, that's interesting that you say that it wasn't even the guy, because
the guy.
I think for me too, it probably was the Spice Channel, honestly, just flipping through it. Seeing the girls, I was just like, okay, there's something like interesting going on right now. I want to look like that. I feel like I wanted to look like that.
Word.
And I always wondered if that's how I was going to grow up to look like and like
Same.
be a sexy woman. But yeah, I think it was from the Spice Channel and by looking at girls too, basically. How about you?
If you're gonna say sexual awakening for real, this is a bad episode for me. I'll tell you this. I don't even want to release it. But like, you know, when you're in the pool, you're swimming in the pool, and all of a sudden one of the jets hits you in like a weird spot. You know what I'm talking about?
Interesting, yeah.
That was the first time I was like, oh my God.
True.
Now something got hit there.
Yeah.
I was awoken at that point.
I've been there.
Yeah, I think that might be a similar thing too.
Yeah, okay. I think everybody has kind of done it because I saw an Instagram reel out of it and I was like, oh, I thought that was only me growing up. I guess there was other people out there who got hit by the jets.
That's like what I was talking about with the scene in Aladdin where Jasmine is seducing the guys. That was different, and you're just like,
You're
she's being
absolutely right.
sexy.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to look like that.
Yeah, it was very provocative.
Well, Disney always had a way of like inserting it in like very subtly.
Innuendos.
Like that's why I say Nala eyes from Lion King. You're just like when she gives like that look to Simba, and you're like, oh, is
Yeah.
this what adulthood?
There's
Apparently, I don't know if it's true, but like a penis,
Yes.
right? In the castle, it pretty much,
Yeah, they're actually so bad about it.
yeah.
I don't know how you can have that much evidence or
Well-
coincidentalness to be
because-
officially questioned. Like, yo, what the fuck is this, dude?
Because
you have to answer for this.
the movies were also meant to appeal to the adults.
Yeah.
That's why, like, if you watch Aladdin, a lot of the reference were like adults. Like,
Then they should just say that rather than trying to edit it out and shit. Because they have been going back.
Because
and
then they
editing
make
the
it look
stream
like
because-
they're trying to.
Yeah. Like they removed the word sex from the fucking dust
Yeah.
that goes into the sky. Now it's like if you try to look for it,
Have you
doesn't-
heard about that other thing from Aladdin?
What happened?
The scene where she's like going to grab his hand, or he's going to grab her hand to get onto the carpet, and they sing their song.
Yes.
There's that little snippet where he says, "Teenagers take off their clothes."
What?
No.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yes, it's there. I swear.
Aladdin says it?
Yes. Or no, yes.
It's somewhere in there. Like
It's
someone
somewhere
said-
in there. It's really quick, and it's teenagers take off their clothes.
Stories like that always make me feel scared, like it's a ghost or some shit, or like it's a subliminal message. I don't like it when you're trying to do some secret shit on me.
Why? Why are you being scared?
I don't know. It just makes me feel very uncomfortable.
It's the mind washing
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want that.
against your will.
Why? We turned out great. We turned out fine. Better than ever.
Then why do that? Then why is there teenagers take off their clothes if that's true?
Because they do. It's fact.
I know, but for what reason though? Like, come on now.
Well, I mean, there's more than just Disney. There's so much media out there.
Of course.
Like, I'm sure the Euphoria generations now all kind of like,
Oy.
You know, but
Titties for everybody. My God.
even so,
Game
I
of
feel like
Thrones.
also what helped the awakening is that maybe like the kids you grew up with, like they're all having the awakening at the same time, and now you're coming to these parties, and now you're like asking these questions, and you're like, hey, like, like you ever like rub up on a pillow. You know what I mean? Like you ask that and then you start talking about it. And then now growing up with like these other kids that you're growing up, now you're talking more about it and like showing each other things. And then now you're awakened.
Yeah, the story is kind of nuts. I remember being in kindergarten and some kid, I flashed their dick at me. Like literally took out their dick. And he was like, yo, if you fucking, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. And honest to God, this is a crazy episode. I felt like I had to do it, so I showed this fucking
Solidarity, brother.
Yeah. It wasn't no perverted shit. I was just like, yo, brotherhood for real. You did it, baby. What the fuck?
You're becoming aware of your bodies now.
Yeah.
And that's like
Oh
what
my
is
God.
really happening here.
I can't believe I remember that.
But it was
That's
so
crazy.
unsexual.
No, yeah,
Exactly.
it was like very innocent. It was
Yeah.
weird.
Yes.
Like he was fucking proud. Like, yo,
Mine's pink.
check this
yours
shit
Kids being kids. Yeah.
I was like, all right, what the fuck? You gonna represent? I'm gonna represent. The fuck
It's
is going?
so good. Everyone's doing it at lunch.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's crazy.
Good times. Bring us back to the innocent. Not so innocent.
Oh man. You know, I had two questions in my head that I wanted to bring forward today, but I feel like we kind of talked about it a lot on the first one. Like how I know it was your birthday coming up. So I was gonna ask you like how you're celebrating it now. But you know, things have been a little bit different. But we're gonna do a turn, all right? If you could have a superpower, what would it be? Just to keep it fun and light.
Anything telepathic.
You gonna read minds?
Yes. Read minds, move things. Anything telepathic.
You can control minds?
No. Well, yeah,
Read.
anything telepathic. Like move things with my mind, know what someone is thinking.
Okay.
Talk to someone through our
Mel
minds.
Gibson.
Anything that has to do with the mind.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
What women
What
want.
women want? What women want?
He only heard women. That was a superpower.
Yeah, that was
That was
Yeah.
a big superpower. But how about you, Jackie? What's your superpower?
I was going to say the same thing.
Telepathy?
Just at least to be able to hear what people are thinking. I think that would be really beneficial, but also kind of scary to like hear what people actually think about you.
I think it would almost be painful,
I feel like
Jackie.
that'd be
Jesus.
crazy. Like there's certain things you don't want to hear because people don't necessarily mean it.
Do you feel like there would be no kind of mystery to anything? Or I feel like hearing people's thoughts too is like our anxiety being confirmed. Like, oh God, they hate me. Oh
Yeah.
shit, yeah, they really do hate me.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like sometimes you could feel when someone dislikes you. You don't have to hear it. Like you could just feel it with their body language or how they're speaking to you, even if they're being very respectful and kind, but it's like a little off, especially when you hear them speak to someone else and sense that they're being nicer or more like jovial and like carefree. And then to you, it's like blank.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, is it emotional intelligence that maybe we have that like, or intuition or intuitive, you know, like when you're, I guess, an empath or when you try to be aware of people's feelings and you can sense those kind of things. I feel like it is a sense of like telepathy.
yeah.
Like spider sense.
Yeah. How about you? What would yours be?
Me? I'm trying to think of a decent answer right now, but I would say to never get tired. I wouldn't have to ever go to sleep.
So good.
I always feel good. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a superpower. And I think that's enough. We don't gotta do something
Because-
crazy.
Because you want to do a lot of stuff?
I want to do
or-
a lot of stuff. And I hate showing up to things half full. I want to be good all the time. I know towards the end of the night, I can be a drag because I'm just tired. I'm dying. But, you know, I want to live strong forever. That's what I want to do. Yeah.
Untouchable.
Limitless.
Yeah, there you
you
go.
go.
Limitless.
That shit was crazy. He could do whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, mine was very simple. I was like teleport.
That's a good one too. I was thinking that as
Because
well.
I was like, yeah, these are all fun and games, but like I don't like to think about other people too much. Just like if I can just travel to any location or be wherever I need to be, like just whoosh, you know, end up there.
Boom, Philippines.
Yeah. Or like flying. Yeah, flying was like another one.
Flying is good.
Yeah, if I were thinking like
That's-
on the
I like that
level of like,
one.
like
Overpowered.
real overpoweredness, I'd be like, oh, it's stopping time. But for me,
Stopping time?
stopping
Or
time,
turning back time.
time control. Yeah, if
That's
you would.
too strong.
Yeah, that's too strong. But yeah, I think for me, I was like, yeah, if I could teleport someone, like you think about the movie Jumper, right? Where he's
Yeah.
just like, oh, I'm gonna take her to like to Paris or to Pyramids of Giza, stuff like that.
You
Like,
could steal money from the bank, take it, and
Word, word,
yeah,
bring it home.
and they get hunted down by Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no, like
There's always someone who ruining the fun.
yeah, I felt like being able to travel to different locations and yeah, just for me to see the world, take someone that I want or take a group of people with me there. It'd be so much
The
fun.
money you would save.
Save so much
And
money.
it's like better for the
Tickets.
environment.
Better for the environment. You don't have to worry
True.
about like, you know,
Yo, we
certain
gotta be
oil
friends with Don.
crisis.
Yeah.
You know.
We like hold on to him while he
That
transports and then
motherfucker
return
can
into
bring
fire.
us to the Philippines.
Guys, I only got one teleport per day, so you just we better bring everything with you. Okay, ready? Ready? Leaving? All right, okay, boosh.
Dom's not gonna
It's
know who to
overpowered
trust.
too.
He's like, they're using me.
Yeah.
It's fine. I feel like that would be like my gift to people also. Just be like, yo,
Also charge them.
Yeah.
You make it a business.
yeah, I'd be like, how much is your ticket?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You know, and then Uber.
He's like a secret character in John
I'll
Wick.
cut it in half. I'll cut those fees in half for you.
He's like
you know?
scalping people.
Yeah.
You
How
know?
many gold bars you
subscription
got from
service,
the
At the
a subscription model. You know,
The flying thing I think is really cool. I just feel like it's just to be weightless or maybe just like get away from the world. And yes, sometimes when I see like birds fly, it's like what a free like life they have.
It's like teleportation, but with fun. Because you get to experience that. You get to soar and shit.
Yeah, the soaring
You'd be
part.
so exhilarated,
yeah.
right?
I think moving things with my mind could be kind of cool. I mean,
Yes.
like Matilda
Oh.
type shit, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, no, telepathy and like, you know, I guess telekinesis, if you would, like, yeah, that'd be awesome. Just because, like, if I were in bed, I'd be like, oh, I don't have to.
Yeah, maybe it's a lazy thing.
No, I think about that. Yeah, like a lot of things I think about in terms of superpowers as an adult is if I were in my laziest form, what would I abuse it for? Right?
That's wild.
So I'd just be like, all right, I'm going to toss this in the microwave. Me. Oh, there's a cockroach on the floor. Go out there.
Right?
Don't have to do anything, you know, just I that's how I boil it down to, you know.
Do you think if you had, because yours is the telekinesis where you can understand what everyone's thinking, right?
Yeah.
I think that's so scary.
Yeah, like do you think there would be a downside to it? Like where you would almost regret that power?
You can't go to the gym, Jackie. You go to the gym, you're gonna hear 50 dudes be like, "Oh my God, who's that Asian girl?" I swear,
Oh, like
it's gonna be crazy if you
I
can
thought you were
every
gonna say
day.
something bad.
Oh,
'cause
shit,
it-
Oh,
she
they're
just
gonna
walked
say
in,
more shit
gotta-
too. They're gonna say crazy shit too.
but maybe that's a compliment if you hear like the good things they're saying at the gym.
Maybe.
I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah, right? Tell me more.
Just like, thanks, guys.
Oh, Lil
I feel
Wayne.
really ugly today, but I guess I look great.
Oh shit. Oh damn. Who knows? That would be
Maybe
good.
the thoughts that you hear are even better than what your anxiety
They're
was
all
telling
horn
you,
dogs.
right?
Exactly. Like it might confirm that things are better and people are thinking really wonderful, awesome things and not the terrible things that I'm thinking.
You might hear
myself.
dumb things
Yeah.
also. They're just
Oh,
like they're in their own
damn.
world too.
That's crazy. That makes me so sad that you would say that.
I've gotten better. Therapy does wonders for people. I suggest everyone do therapy once in your life. It really helps.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
You know, but finding a therapist is like a relationship also.
You have to find a good one.
yeah.
You have to find one
Have to
where you
find a
can
good one.
feel that they care.
And then-
I've been to one before where like you know, she was really good, and the one after that it felt so like rehearsed that there was no connection, and then you quit on wanting to do that.
Yeah. You have to shop for the best person, honestly. I have a friend that had tried to find someone and it was just really hard for him to find someone that he could like really relate to. And I've known people that they don't want to talk to someone that's in the same age range as them. They want someone older because they seem to be more wiser and like well informed and they want that kind of like conversation.
Like after they've had the experience already, and
Yeah.
what they learned.
They
Yeah,
can give an impartiality while also feeling like their years of experience can ground you. Also.
Yeah. Like they've been through life longer than you. So
Yeah.
they must know something.
yeah. Yeah, they do say like when you get older, you understand, and I understand that now. There are some things that I like to say, like to my parents, like, yeah, you're right. Not all the things.
I understand you better.
Oh my gosh, I definitely find myself now being older, and I'm just like, I can see why you would get so mad at me because I was kind of difficult when I was a teenager.
Yes.
Yeah, I was a troublemaker.
What was you doing?
It's just like doing things with my boyfriend,
Oh, okay. I was
And
thinking
it's
like,
love.
staying out for too long,
all right,
you know,
he was out there.
Drinking.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the hard part about being a parent, right? Is like at a certain age, you can't control everything they do.
Did you ever throw up in front of your parents?
But at a proper age. Like
Oh,
I was
okay,
past
okay.
21.
Yeah. Like, come
Yeah.
on, we've been through here.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Have you threw up in front of your parents?
Hell no.
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 I did in the Philippines, and my mom asked me if I wanted to go to the hospital.
Oh my goodness.
I was like,
Wait, when was this?
after the Red Horses that night?
that night?
We were in the Philippines. We actually met up each other. I had Red Horses, and me and my cousin were sick for like 2 to 3 days. Like she had to take a Z-Pack.
Oh, something had happened.
I don't know if the Red Horse was like unfiltered or whatever.
Expired.
I don't know, but yeah, I was
Damn.
throwing up for like 2 days,
That's crazy.
That sucks.
and my mom asked if I want to go to the hospital.
No.
Damn.
Nah, it's just a hangover, I think.
I'm sorry. Are you guys good?
How many
you guys
red
are clear.
horses
Yeah.
did you have?
Well, we went to karaoke that night.
I can drink a lot. You've seen. I can drink a lot. So
Something must have been
we went-
wrong.
Yeah.
Something must have been wrong.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Well,
Yeah.
it's I mean, Red Horses is it's got a kick, and so and you stack
like
that
a
up.
heavy- yeah,
it's
heavy
a
beer.
heavy beer, and sometimes you see there's like gin in it also, but it's like
What?
it's, unconfirmed reports, but yeah, like
Okay.
it's strong stuff, and yeah, the hangover could be pretty vicious.
It's just like, I love Red Horse.
I still do.
yeah.
I still do.
So, like, goodness, what was in it?
Well, what is that movie with the Indian, like the Want to Be a Millionaire?
Slumdog
Slumdog.
Millionaire.
Slumdog Millionaire. Like, remember what they did with the bottles?
No.
Like drinking bottles or whatever, they would refill it with water.
Right.
And then
What?
put like glue around so when you open it, it feels like it's new. I don't know if that was like what was happening there, but I don't know what happened.
I see,
and-
that's possible.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then they
Because
open
it's
it, there's
still the
going to be water,
Philippines.
some fake ass bullshit.
No, it's still gonna be beer, but like who knows if it's like their own moonshine beer or whatever that they're making. So they don't have to,
okay.
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the establishment, of course, right?
That's what I heard. Like if it's in the Philippines, like you don't really
It's
know
homemade
if the beer's
fucking
filtered
Red
or
No,
Horse.
that's
whatever.
true. I mean, like now it's a lot better, but that at the time, yeah, if it's like a local joint, you don't really know.
Yeah.
Like I forget where we went to. We did karaoke that night.
Yeah.
I think some photos.
So it was
now.
like food poisoning for you?
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah. I thought it was just hungover and then I was just old.
In fairness, though, like I've had other food poisonings in the Philippines, so I feel like at that point, like my body was like, "Oh, this is probably bad." You're used to it now because you built up the immune system to defend against it. But I've nearly died though. Like I've had like food poisonings where I couldn't leave for like 2-3 days because I was like really sick.
That
Yeah.
fucking sucks.
I drank the water by accident when
Oh,
I was
local
there
water.
last time.
Oh.
They didn't tell me to not drink from a specific pitcher. It had mineral water in it that they
Oh,
delivered to the house. So, and I was really dehydrated, so I really drank the crap out of this pitcher. And I had,
Fucking worms in your stomach.
Oh God, that's my worst
it
fear.
was like, I was going.
You have salmonella.
I was
and
going for
that
like
shit.
2 weeks until I got
For
back.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Dang. I feel like it lives in you now.
Yeah, that's why. That's why they say like you have to have bottled
One
water.
with
But
you.
yeah, if you drink the local water, that's why they say don't like have salads. Because like you rinse it with the local water, or you don't have like water with like ice or like sodas with the ice because it's also made from like local.
Thank God I
I was
never
asking
felt
for
that.
it.
Yeah, which it's hard. It's really hard, even to your best of your abilities. Like you could do as much bottled water, but the thing is, because we're so used to like the way and quality of life here is,
Yeah.
you travel to a different country, your body's just not like used to that,
Yeah, well, that's why they always say you should travel with like Imodium.
or like
Yeah.
Pepto or something like that.
I never felt it. Thank goodness.
Get iron stomach.
I just, for whatever reason, when I was in the Philippines, I didn't want to overeat. I always wanted to feel light and like ready to go. Yeah.
That's good.
'Cause I did the opposite.
In America, I'm
Yeah,
fucking eating like
seriously.
Philippines, oh
whatever.
my God, food is like,
Yeah.
But sometimes after a while, like I remember being in the Philippines and then I was craving American food at a certain point. I was like, I don't want to eat rice anymore.
I do, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
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 I wasn't only ordering Filipino food when I was in the Philippines. Like, if you go to the Strip, you go to a restaurant, like they'll make pizza or spaghetti.
I know,
or
but it's
whatever.
different
And
compared
I'm like,
to like,
yo, hell yeah, I would
you know,
love
like stuff
Filipino
from New York,
shit like that.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like it's their version of like American food, but you kind of miss like the way
the
they prepare.
OG shit.
Yeah, like true.
I
like,
get you.
know.
Yeah, pure crap. I missed it. All right, so now we have reached the part of the show where we ask a question from you. Remember, send us your questions through DM or anonymous forum. We want to answer them.
The anonymous forum. That's crazy.
Yeah, you can say whatever, but keep it. No, I'm kidding. You can say whatever. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, I love what you're doing with the podcast. It honestly makes me wish I had a group of friends like that. I've had dreams and ideas to start something of my own, but I always struggle putting myself out there. How did you guys build the confidence to start your podcast? And what would you say to someone like me who keeps holding back? Is there something you learned on the way that you didn't anticipate? You take 7 shots before each show. That's what you do. You just
like
go
with
back.
courage, power through, just, you know, get all the fluster out of your system, right? Just do, you know, there's always reasons to like say not. And like, I mean this from someone who was doing like science, you know, engineering as a career, and then, you know, photography and like, you know, filmmaking like as like a full-time and now like a technical, you know, career also. But, you know, if you keep on asking yourself, should I do it? Can I do it? You know, the first step is probably the most difficult to do. So, you know, you're never going to be good at anything. Like even the most talented people, you know, they're, in my eyes, they're speaking bullshit. Like you're never going to be immediately great at something. It takes time, and you're never going to really feel that until at some point it just kind of becomes like normal for you.
You're never going to be good at anything you don't do.
Yeah. If you don't try, you know.
Yeah.
You know, the first step is the hardest part, I think.
What gave you the confidence to want to be a guest in the first place?
Well, from the first time that I did this, it was really scary. And at that point, I was doing a lot of firsts and wanting to try to do something new and putting myself in uncomfortable situations. So I just wanted to try something new, just like this person is saying. You just have to put yourself in the fear. And the more times you do something scary and frightening and new, the easier it becomes. And that's why I wanted to come. Again, to
Yes. We're so happy you came. I was gonna
version.
say, I get what you're saying. Where it's scary. It's like we're really not coming here super comfortable all the time. We get nervy, right? Like
I'm fucking nervous right now.
my first intro, I was like,
Dead ass serious, I'm
I
nervous right now.
completely stuttered. But it's like you're doing something that isn't necessarily easy. So you know what you're doing. Like you know it's not gonna be easy, but you're gonna do it. And the more you do it, like you said, and you remember that you did it last time and you got through it, you're like, okay, I could do it again. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I survived it the first time.
You know, I think it's scary 100%. If you think about what we're doing, every week we have to release videos of ourselves where we're probably gonna get made fun of. That's the fear that you have in your brain. Like you're gonna think of the worst things, like the bad things that they do. If you don't do it, then your life is kind of boring. That's how I feel. If you want to live your life like that, you don't have to do it. But if you want an exciting life, one that pushes you out of your comfortability, and one that calls you to rise to an occasion every week, then yeah, that shit's cool to me. So I will do it, even if it is scary, and even if all y'all make fun of me. And number 2, I think one thing that I've learned about the process is done is better, way better than perfect. And that's like the thing. Like I know sometimes when you're being creative and whatever, and you're making something, you want to be so perfect with it. It never reaches the daylight. Just finish that son of a bitch and move on to the next one, and just keep on chugging. Don't worry about it being perfect. That's it.
That's the hard part, is like you always want it to be perfect. You have to like desensitize yourself to that and just like come authentically. And every little mistake, every little stutter, just.
I look so fucking ugly in the last 4
And we
episodes.
always tell Gabe, no, you're
I
not
look so
ugly.
fucking
Gabe was
ugly,
first to
dude.
compliment us and take
I used
himself
to look
down.
so beautiful, bro.
Gabe
I
got
don't
his
know
first
what
hater on
happened.
YouTube.
Oh yeah. Shout out to you though. You know, if you have the balls to fucking actually type some shit, yo, shout out, go, do you. But yeah, be kind, yo. That's all I have to say. Damn.
I think that's great.
He slurred me and then commented on our blankets.
He's just jealous he's not
Interesting.
in the
Right?
blanket.
Wish
Yeah.
you were cozy. And you know what? Doing it with friends or with other people definitely make it a little easier.
Oh
too.
yeah. If I didn't have you guys, dude, I don't know if I would have enough energy to make up for what is missing that you guys bring to the table in order for me to actually do what I do. Hell no, I can't do it.
The collaboration matters. It's like everyone's bringing in like their own like flavor, style, like talents, like, it does take, I would say it does take a person to encourage us and rile people up to do that, to do something like this though.
A super like delusional one. That would be crazy.
The dreamer.
The dreamer. I feel like that's encouraging though. Like Gabe, I feel like you encourage us sometimes. Like, yeah, you're critical sometimes,
You have to be.
and like you get mad, and you get mad if we're
As I
like,
turn to Don and stare at him in the eye. Which has
if we're
nothing
like
to do with
not
him.
on point,
Has
or
nothing to do with him. But he knows the pain.
Yeah, Don, you're very gracious with Gabe
knows the
because
pain.
you say one thing, I'm ready to hurt you.
You make it so like I'm a hater for y'all. Nah, it's not.
You're just striving for perfection.
Yeah.
It comes from a place of love. But I will say this, ever since meeting you, you have pushed me to do mass shit that I would not do if it wasn't for you.
Like singing.
Yeah, oh my God, Jesus.
You guys have to
Yes.
hear Gabe sing.
No, you don't.
Also,
No.
these three sing,
let's
by the
go.
way.
Okay,
Camera,
Let's
these
all
three
go
sing.
karaoke, guys.
Harmonize.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Some Destiny Child
I love
style.
it. I'm down.
But yeah. So yeah,
Great. I'm glad.
you're here with me.
Yes. I feel like since I've came here with you guys and started doing this, like my life has been, I'm getting the creative side of me out. Or like, yeah, okay, whatever, I'm bubbly and stuff, but this is pulling something different out of me because I also somewhat strive for perfection. That's why I haven't put out any videos of me singing. Can't
I
stand
know we talked about this. What happened? I know I didn't want to bring it up because
I'm waiting to do it with you guys.
see
See, when you do it
can't
together.
rely on it like that. Okay.
All right, so stay tuned for another episode with us three singing a song. Let
Every
us
week.
know what you want to hear.
Every week she always be asking me to sing every episode, sing. I'm like, yo, that would be so cringy if we did that. But we gotta do it in a nice, natural way. That's what I'm waiting for. That's it. It
How
will happen.
7
It will
years
happen.
later,
It will happen. No, never that. No.
and then Dawn is gonna be on the making production for us.
Maybe lemonade.
That's what I'm saying.
like that?
Don't you play the guitar?
I do. That was the first song I've ever learned. That was the reason I picked up the guitar.
Bring the
Lemonade.
guitar
100%.
next week.
Yeah.
All right, enough's enough.
We're gonna have the unplugged sessions with the friends or benefits.
Wow, I like your voice.
Hello guys, welcome to
It's gonna be like, what do they call it? The DJ, right? Like a,
the MC. Oh,
Yeah.
MC.
That's
Hello,
interesting.
welcome to the Spice Channel.
smuffly.
Spicy.
But so doing like what we do here, it's just like a plethora of things. It's not just talking, it's like sharing stories. And that's, I think, what eases into it because it's like sharing stories, our experiences, our hot takes.
Thank you for having the balls to come
Yeah.
and sit with us. Yeah.
Yes, it definitely freshened things up here.
I'm just
Let's
happy to
go.
be your
Nice.
first guest in this 2.0.
And another lady.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Love it.
Girls
What?
rule, boys drool.
All right.
What is this, kindergarten?
So let me read the question one more time, just in case there's something that we
I think we did good.
didn't
I
address.
think we all gave answers.
Yeah.
Is there something you learned on the way that you didn't anticipate?
I want to just add, be kind to yourself. Like when you start doing something new, it's not going to be great. It might be even a little bad,
I like that.
but you should just remember that you're trying something new and it's not going to be good. And with time and motivation and practice, it'll get better. So just be nice to yourself.
Dude, there's so many times where like I've was so unkind to myself. Like I feel like I have to be like, and you hold yourself to a certain standard, so you can't help but feel that this should look a certain way, this should be that. And again, I would say that the most unkind person to myself is me,
Yeah.
right?
When ironically, it's like whatever you're thinking to yourself, like look where it brought you to. Like it was just you two, and maybe you're like, oh God, I look so ugly there, or it's such a bad angle. But look, now we're here with you, and we're here because you guys actually drew us in. So it was actually better than you guys probably thought.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Look how far we come.
Yeah.
Yes.
And more to come too.
I don't
More to
mean to
come.
sound cheesy, but if someone was interested in being a guest, what would you tell them about your experience? You don't have to. You can be honest. Be honest.
Gabe like wants you to say
That
something.
was my experience from a 1
Yeah.
to 10.
Survey.
12 stars.
Wow.
Thank you.
I'm really comfortable. I feel really comfortable being here with you guys. You make me feel very welcome and feel like I'm able to discuss any topics without judgment or bias against it. And it's a good time. That's why I want to come back.
You know what I love? I love that your question I didn't expect, because I guess maybe like
I didn't
you
expect
give
us
off
to go
very
there.
grounded, like
Yeah.
you know. But this is why I love meeting new people, because you never know what to expect.
I
right?
love that it was two tiered. We went from like, oh, simple, and like, oh, what made you
Yeah.
feel something? And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, we're opening another doorway.
And sometimes, you know, like I guess because we're just re-meeting again, I don't really know much, but you give off like grounded, maybe a little bit shy, but the question was like, ooh,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
so shy.
Yeah.
I love that.
I know
was really
exactly
cool.
what you're talking about.
I've been told that.
I like that. We love that jacket.
It's like,
That's the
whoa, where
best
did
jacket.
that come from?
Lady in the streets.
Yes, freak in the sheets.
Yeah, that should be your
They said it. I
definitely
didn't say it. They said it.
your caption. Okay, so now we have our song of the week that's taking place before we do our singing of the week.
What?
Yeah. Well, don't worry, to come.
Okay.
So you are gonna bring your song. So what do you have?
What did
Okay.
you bring?
Yeah, what do you want to show
Jackie?
us?
So there is this new band
You have
that
Spotify?
I have discovered recently. I saw a recording on TikTok.
By the way, that was a very beautiful dog, I have to say.
Thank you.
What kind of dog do you have?
I have 3 babies.
I love dogs. What kind of 3 babies?
Chihuahua mix. He's 16. His name's Papa.
16 years old?
Yes.
Human years?
Yes.
Chihuahuas
what
can live
the
up to like
fuck?
20.
Yeah, he's gonna outlive us all.
Oh, I remember your Chihuahua.
Good for him.
Wow.
Yeah.
And 2 Shih Tzus.
Okay. Yeah, very like companion dogs.
Yes. Yappy.
Those are the
And they're
best
all
kinds.
pretty yappy.
Do they sleep in bed?
Yes.
That's the best part.
Of course.
That's the best part.
Their lives are, you know,
I need a
Simple.
bigger bed.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
There you go.
It gets really hot with 2 people and 3 dogs.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm lucky to have found someone that's cool with dogs in the bed.
Yeah.
He's not allergic.
No.
Oh, man.
I think they're hypoallergenic, those kind
Shih
of
Tzus
dogs.
definitely, yeah. And
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Chihuahuas too, yeah.
I was kind of allergic to him when I first got him.
But then you develop.
But you have
like,
adapted
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Anything
My
for
son,
love.
I love him.
All right. The band.
Okay. I hope I'm not butchering their name.
No.
They're called Angine de Poitrine.
French?
They're from Quebec, I think.
Yeah, so like
okay.
French Canadian, basically.
Yeah. And they're like experimental rock jazz vibes.
Ooh,
Yes.
One
it's different.
Oh.
How did you get to know these guys? Oh, shit.
It's very like futuristic sounding, actually.
That's right up your alley.
Yeah.
Come on.
I like alien music.
They look like they're from space, from another dimension.
Wait, I want to see what they look like. Here, let me look at it from
Oh,
here.
yeah.
They dress in these really weird, like, I forgot the type of art.
How many people?
It's a guy that plays drums and another guy that plays like a guitar, but it's like a guitar and bass combination. And he plays barefoot so he can control like pedals to make different sounds.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
that's really cool.
You saw them live?
No. So
That sounds
I
fucking
saw
crazy.
a recording of them that came out like a month ago, and then I went to see if they were touring, and it's already sold out.
Yeah, look,
Oh
so
shit.
different.
I love the duo
like some
aspect. It's like,
Yeezus
it
type
reminds
shit.
me a little bit of Daft Punk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause,
kind of.
Like,
yeah.
you know, electronic music,
Wow.
but also
See, this is creative.
like their personas.
See, this is why the guest should always do questions.
Oh yeah,
Song of the week.
it's so different. Like,
Yeah.
cause we,
Don's never gonna fucking suggest this ever.
yeah.
Oh, I've never done it because I'm always trying to lean to you guys. But if you want me to go down a rabbit hole of weirdness,
Yes.
I can go down. You have no
Oh, music
idea.
weird.
Yeah, like I can go from
He said
the
that, he said
easy
that.
spectrum, but we can go down a rabbit hole of what the fuck is this, Don?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This is what would you classify this as? Is this alternative or electronic?
Electronic,
What is
experimental, future.
It's like psychedelic, experimental jazz rock.
Jazz.
Yeah.
the bass though.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's a guy that's playing a guitar and a bass on one. And he just switches.
Oh wow. That's,
Oh.
how does your brain do that?
It's so cool.
Oh, this is groovy.
So they must be interesting to watch too then.
Yes.
Yeah. Imagine watching them high, listening to the music high.
Yeah.
Shit.
I would suggest it. Yeah.
You would recommend it.
Yeah, for sure. Because then you could hear and see everything.
It's like when we went to like a rave for like our boys' like wedding. Again, it was just like techno music, but to be there and just kind of be enveloped in the music.
What's going on with your phone?
Just like
What the fuck was that?
Ghosts. The aliens. Like, if aliens had music, I would imagine it
This is it.
to sound like this.
I'm so sad that their show is sold out.
Really?
Do they come here?
This is like their first big tour.
American tour.
Yeah, like they literally just went viral a month ago because they were featured on this like famous radio show, kind of like BBC One, but it's a different one. And
BBC Two.
and like now it was sold out. There were 2 shows in LPR, I think is the place, and they were sold out already.
Damn.
Quebec is not far, right? You could always go there.
Yeah, Montreal.
I mean, it's
yeah.
not Jersey. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
I think those shows were also sold out.
oh wow.
Like after they went viral, that was it. It was over.
Yeah. I like it when like bands play with different kind of music and sounds.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
add this to the Friends or Benefits, Spotify playlist again if you guys are interested.
Yeah, somebody has to fucking make that.
Oh, I'll build
Make
it.
that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're building a Spotify playlist of all the songs that we feature on our Song of the Week, including our guest songs, in case you want to listen.
Oh.
It
I
was
kind of want to
either-
be in black light. With like paint splattered over my face.
Hey, yo. Okay.
So it's getting wild.
I know. What happened?
Oh, this would be so groovy to like listen to and like live.
This funk, this is like
Yeah.
funk now.
They look
But
really
you just want to go to a
cool
party and get
live.
lit as fuck. That's what you saying.
Durr.
Come on, I need that. I want that. The
Right.
weather getting hot too. We gonna
For
hang
your
out soon
birthday.
too. It's gonna be lit.
I'm so lame. I can't hang.
What you mean?
We can start early.
Oh man. I've been wanting to go to one of those places that are like open until like 4. I mean, I guess that's all places, right? But have you seen?
You mean like the after parties?
No.
Just the regular parties that last.
Oh yeah, because some raves start at like 10, like 11 o'clock, like the main set.
You have to take a nap, girl.
Yeah.
If you really want to do it, you must take a nap. You must hydrate like crazy, and then you will have the energy to last till 4 a.m. Believe
Yeah.
this.
Is it the energy
I'm
or
too
the
old.
social battery?
I'm just.
A little bit both.
I would say both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I feel like I'm too old to do certain things that I used to do back in the day that used to keep me up.
Got you, got you.
So like, you know,
Fuck that. Do it anyway. What do you mean? Fuck that. That's what you there for. What the fuck you gonna do?
right? One day out of the year, come on.
Yeah, one day. I'm talking about like once a month at least.
Okay.
12 times a year at the very minimum. Yeah.
I mean, for your birthday, sometimes you can muster like a little bit more energy. But at the end of the day, sometimes I feel like starting earlier, like a day thing, always feels nice.
Would you rather hang out in the day as opposed to the night?
I mean, if it's at night, 8 o'clock is nice
Wow.
To start or to end?
to start.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
okay.
good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
You guys usually start at 8.
Yeah, that's like she kind of follows our.
It's like people going out at 10 or 11 now. It's just like, oh my God.
Yeah, me and my friends
That's
do.
these motherfuckers right here.
I mean,
these are the motherfuckers right here that
No,
put me on to that
sometimes-
lifestyle.
Yeah.
Or into that lifestyle.
But it's not like, if I could describe it, it's not like, yo, let's go out, let's get turned up.
No.
But let's just meet up at a location. And then it usually ends up going to something a little bit more intimate and relaxed, but together.
Okay.
That's what it
Yeah.
be. It's not always let's get too fucking
No,
turned
we're
up
not
in
out
these
there
streets.
for dancing. No,
No.
it's like we meet up like at our friend's house, drink a little bit, watch some music videos, and then we head out. I guess maybe they don't want to be like the first ones there. Maybe that's why.
Of course,
Makes
you
sense,
never want to
yeah.
be the first one
Yeah.
there, Jackie.
And
Wait.
Never want to be the first one at an event.
Oh, okay.
Never want to be the first one.
Where?
it's like, don't ever go there. Don't be
Don't
first.
ever be the first
No,
one.
just like anywhere, and then hang out for a little bit, and then come back to the house, and then we're actually tired, and then we all just kind of lay out on the couch, and then just that's pretty much.
Don't let her play you. Like I hung out with her till 4 a.m. dancing at night. Okay, don't act like we don't do that.
Fun
It
times.
was fun as fuck.
Yeah. For me though, I'm never the one to say, all right, let's call it I leave that to other people. So I will be out until you tell me, all right, like let's go home now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Gosh, I tend to be the one that Irish exits.
Oh,
Because
respect that.
back in the growing up with family parties, it kind of gave me anxiety after a while because when you're saying goodbye, it takes an hour. Because
Oh, I love that. I love that. You don't love
Yeah.
that.
you have to kiss everybody.
You don't love that?
And then you're talking.
No, but then you catch up with the
Crazy.
people. You didn't get to like have a real conversation. Be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like you go into a story.
It's like, but I literally said hi to everyone. And when someone comes, they say hi to you because they have to say hi to everyone,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So then now to literally say goodbye to everyone that has arrived at their own time, it's like 2-3 hours later. I'm like, holy moly.
You don't just do like, yeah, baby, I'm out this bitch.
I was never,
Yeah.
never allowed to do that.
Like, you said hi to everybody. You don't gotta say bye. Fuck that. I'm
Literally
going,
had
baby.
to. So
Do people hit you up? Like, where'd you go?
you're like, I just had to go.
Yeah. But what time are you leaving, girl? You gonna hang out
Yeah,
at 8?
usually.
When are you Irish exiting? 10? The fuck?
It depends.
Like 12? 12
Depends
decent
on the
hour,
vibe.
decent hour.
It depends
decent
on the
hour.
vibe.
Acceptable.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about like, do you ever go to like friends' houses maybe instead, or like hang out at a house?
My friend had a gathering the other day and we stayed there for a bit of time.
That one's like easier to stay longer at, right?
It started at 5, but I left at 9.
Oh,
Start at
But they stayed until 12 and I was just like,
That's okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Who knows? Maybe they want people to leave by a certain time too.
yeah.
I never find it disrespectful when someone does an Irish exit. Never. Like I have friends, obviously, that have like different energies and social batteries. Sometimes I'll always invite them and they'll always say no. Still respect them.
You know, I will say this. When I hung out with you last and I left early, right? I was the first one to go. I never had that feeling before. I would always leave and everyone would dissipate at the
Yeah.
same time. But me going like, guys, I gotta go.
Yeah.
And I just literally put on my shoes and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
That was like, wow, I've never had that before.
How did it feel? Did it?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's like you're in control of your own life. Yeah.
You actually have agency.
Yeah.
Because I think a bit of that stems from FOMO sometimes,
Yeah,
where
FOMO's
you don't say bye. You don't want to miss out on anything, so you never like say bye. Maybe that's probably me.
No, but it
Don't
does
have fun
happen.
without
where
me.
Things are happening, and all of a sudden, be like, "Yo, just when you left, so and so did such and such." Like, oh, fuck.
I know.
Yeah.
So,
So
like, fuck that. All right. Thanks, baby.
I had to learn to,
Right?
to not feel FOMO. It's just like sometimes you need to just go home.
You have a big
Yeah.
FOMO feeling?
No, she doesn't.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Good for you.
But honestly, like, I know sometimes I go back to this. I feel like it's an astrology thing too. There are certain signs that get FOMO and certain signs that don't give a fuck about that. Like, I know you're a Taurus, right? Yeah,
Taurus
like my
get
other
FOMO?
best friend is a Taurus too. If she doesn't want to go out, she doesn't want to go anywhere, like, don't try to make her, nothing like that. Like, no. And she never feels FOMO. I feel like that's a Taurus thing.
Is she an April Taurus?
Yes.
Yeah.
And very comfortable at home, loves to stay home,
We're
homebody.
homebodies.
Yeah.
And we're not just home, we're like home and cozy.
Yeah.
And we have the candle lit and we have our snacks and the lighting's nice and it's
And you can be
Absolutely.
alone.
yeah, it's relaxing.
Yeah, it's always so comfortable at her
There
house.
you
Everything
go.
is always like cozy. Libras usually get FOMO.
What is
Word.
it? What the
Yeah.
fuck is with this bullshit? Why do we gotta take it there? Do Libras get FOMO? I don't know if they do, but Gabriel
Because
gets
they're
FOMO.
very social beings.
Yeah,
and
I must.
Yeah.
If you're still going out there, you definitely have FOMO. It makes a slave out of all of us.
Yeah. I never want to miss someone's birthday. That's at least something. You know, like the club or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, like like a personal friend FOMO? Of course. Like I don't want to miss my homeboy's birthday either. Yes, you're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
That's the only time I'm gonna definitely
Go on.
make
An effort.
Huge
effort.
effort. Yeah.
Good for you.
Dom never gets FOMO because he always says no to us.
History has said that he does not have FOMO for 3 months.
It's been more than 3 months.
Sometimes I'm just
Counting.
tired.
I'm just kidding. Said I respect. So Jackie, thanks for joining us this week. It was a great first guest episode, I gotta say. I had a lot
Let's
of fun
go.
answering all the questions. So
Yeah.
she's gonna be back, right? Because we have a
course.
song.
We're
Yes,
gonna
yes, 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 yes.
harmonize.
We have a song segment to do.
Yeah.
Go.
We'll be working on that.
Thinking week.
I'm just gonna be on
You
like
know
the,
that song, guys?
Yes,
Of course. Well, she's trying to keep it like
Do you know
normal
that
for
song,
us.
guys? Yeah.
She really
wants
wants
to
to
be
sing like this
respectful.
song, whatever that is.
Yeah.
I'm down.
My other choice was Casey Musgraves, but I'm like, no, I wanna show these guys off.
yeah.
There you go.
That's still different for me. I had never heard of that.
Casey Musgraves?
Yeah. Have you?
No.
She's pretty good.
She's so lovely.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like if I heard it, I'll be like, oh, okay. I didn't know that was her name.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we will catch you again next week. Thanks for staying with us this whole episode. Peace.
I like how we did that. We've never done that before. Like a Power Rangers exit. That
I
was
stuttered
wild.
a little bit, but it's okay.
It's okay.